Everyone, this is Nibiru Watcher. We're watching Nemesis rise in the west as our sun rises in the east. I've showed this video before, and perhaps we could see this on some other cameras. You can see right here. Let's zoom in on that. Its own light source passes by. Anyways, I'll try to catch this on some other cameras, and I'm also track it for a few hours. I also want to make another mention. During the nighttime sky, you will see a stadium lights over here in the east look exactly like this, where they've managed to stack a set of lights looking like this, but it stays fixed. So this is not stadium lights because they do not move, period. They should stay fixed. Notice the direction of this planet. Okay, now we're on New Jersey in USA, Hope, New Jersey, and we can see the sun here rising in the east, and we do see in the west a faint sunrise here. Don't think Nemesis is going to rise high enough to make it look as high, but it will extend your daylight hours. Surprise. Okay, in this one, I'll share my desktop with you. I've zoomed in on this camera here, and right here, this is where our sun is. Looking down on the camera, you can see the sun here and the second sun here from camera view. This is one way that you could catch this yourself. When you see that, you know you've got something very unusual here. So if I have to zoom back out, I can kind of show you. When you see these cameras, and then you see it here, you know you've got something unusual. So I encourage you to go to this camera. I'll leave a link in the description. You will watch the sunrise second Nemesis with its 3 planets with it, and continue to track this as it now passes through these trees. Notice if this would have been some kind of a lens flare, why is it even traveling when the sun is rising up and this is going sideways? Look very carefully. See from the top of this disc here. Hi everyone. This is another camera with some editing. However, they failed to edit completely, and you can still see this massive planet rising, and you will see it right here. See it rising? Big planet. And see this editing here. Removing frames. Now let's inspect that. Look at every one of those flashes. When it flashes white, these are the timestamps over here. See here? 646 JPEGs that was there. So here it's rising. Watch this again. And see where time it flashes white? So I ask any troll or any skeptics, why were they deleting something? Why? Are they afraid we're going to see something? Is there something to hide? Why would you just edit lens flares? Wake up, people. Why? Why are they removing frames? You could still watch this live, by the way, when it streams, like right now. See this? Flash, flash. Notice the timestamp on this. The time is clicking 10:36, all those missing frames. I'm going to play that again and zoom in on it. Let's see. See it? Right here. Hardly a lens flare. And again, why are they removing frames? See the time clicking forward, and yet we have a blank screen. When it flashes white, that's a removed JPEG from the server. These cameras, See this? 401, not found, not found. All these timestamps, you cannot find it. Open link, a new tab. Let's just do that. See that? Webcam, New Mexico, Durango. There's your timestamp. Not found. The JPEG should say was removed. I would like to see when on the Apache server at Webcam, New Mexico, net port 80. Removed. Well, let's see if we can find the 6 o'clock. Oh, there's the 6 o'clock. Oh, okay. So 6 o'clock was there. And 8 o'clock. Oh, there it is. Starting to see our planet. Just modify the URL here. Oh, still rising. How about 9 o'clock? I'm having some fun here. Not found. Good stuff. Anybody, please go to the link. You can watch it streaming. They're deleting the JPEGs, but not the raw video from the live stream. They'd actually have to shut the cameras off to do that. So why? And continue to track Nemesis as it travels across the skies. Notice the sun is rising up, but this Nemesis with the 3 planets are moving to the right from west to east. Sorry, I missed this earlier. It would have been about 3 o'clock in the morning when you've seen this first stack of planets rise. But let me refresh that and see where we're at as it completely travels all the way off the screen. And then if we look at the map here, we can see that in every camera, we can see the sun on this side here. And we get the best viewing of the Nemesis system is Plattsburgh. You can see in Vermont this little, let's zoom in on that. Right here, Nemesis. That's what it looks like from the camera. And then let's look at the sunrise somewhere else. So everybody wants to say it's a lens flare. Why are we not getting lens flares on those cameras like this one? Okay, so let's just look at some other one that we have a sunset here. See, here is a sunrise here, but we have no Nemesis. It couldn't be a sun flare. Why wouldn't we have a sun flare here, just like in all the rest? Because I have a clear shot at the western sky from New Jersey to see this. Here is a sunrise over here. See that? Looks the same as Plattsburgh, yet we don't have a sun flare like that, or nor will we probably ever. Just to show you a little more information, again, if you right-click on your screen and you click Inspect Element, you will see this pop up on the right. And I'm going to show you, this is a JPEG that was not removed. And you can see these timestamps at 1038, 1036, 1034, removed with the 404 error code, removed. This one was canceled. And there's all the frames they allow us to see. 1, 2, 3, 4. They removed all these. I mean, why not remove the whole freaking page, right? So anybody who has anything negative to say about this, don't dodge the question, but ask yourself this. Why is this removed? Don't tell me it's a lens flare. Explain why this is removed. I want to know why. On every webcam in Mexico and addictedsports.com. If there's something more than just a lens flare, why erasing lens flares? Don't be a politician. Tell me why. Why it is removed. To make space on the server? Yeah, we're not stupid. Anyways, only a fool would argue with a fool. Thanks for watching. Hi, everyone. I had just wanted to add one more thing about this rising planet here. I believe to be planet Helion, because the way that it rises exactly in the 7 o'clock position of our sun, in my other highly controversial video, I believe they are cloaking this with a laser system so that everything that you see is a projection of everything behind it. The military has this technology. You've seen it on YouTube. You can search it. Cloaked military soldier, whatever. A set of lasers, so whatever that they see behind it, using solar collectors to reflect the light behind it, in front of it, so everything that you see in front of it is really looking behind it. Pretty tricky stuff there, but the brightness of this thing gets so bright that you can't hide it anymore. Anyways, planet Helion, notice its 2 o'clock position rising with the sun. As my previous video, I'll leave a link to that video on this. Thanks for watching.
Or is it? Wow. Let's see that black object inside. There's almost the center of this second object. Let me zoom out a little bit. Now I'm going to leave it just like that, actually. So let me move the camera out a little bit. You can see the lens flare there. Put this, zoom out. See the lens flare. Let me stop talking about the stupid lens flare. Let's zoom in on this one object. 12 times optical zoom plus digital zoom. Appears to be moving closer to the sun and rotating definitely counterclockwise. It should be tracking it all throughout the day. So surprised that they're letting us see this with no chemtrails this time. Clearly you can see the pine needles in front of this object. If you say lens flare, well, I've already left my piece with that. See if I can zoom in just a hair better. I don't know if I can zoom in any better. I'll leave it alone. Let's put a welder's filter in front of it. See what it looks like. Does seem to be too smooth of a round object to be a sun. It looked like Nemesis at first when it was low on the horizon, since it's been following up with the sun. It's almost as fast as the sun is moving. Actually, it must be moving faster. Let me zoom back out a little bit. You can see our lens flare again here. Notice how the lens flare is coming from this object, almost like in my other videos. I wonder what that looks like